Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys what I've been going through, what I've been working on in my life, and I want to share how I've been moving through what I've been working on. So basically, recently, my dog Chispita, she crossed over to the other side. I was not expecting that to happen. I knew it was gonna happen, but I just didn't know it was gonna be so soon. And that was very hard to to digest. Um, but ever since she passed, I've been having the opportunity to learn a lot about death, about reincarnation, and about just what it means to be alive. What it means to be here. What are we here for? What's the purpose of our lives? And also I've been learning how to truly, on a deeper level, how to live my life from a place of peace, knowing that even when circumstances like the death of a dog happen, you can still see that it's a blessing. So when you are going through a very hard situation, you have two choices. You have the choice to face it with love, or you have to choose to see what's going on as if it's something bad. And so, how you overcome your situation depends on how you choose to see it. So, for my situation, when Chispita um, crossed over, I made the choice that I was not gonna allow myself to, kind of like just like feel um, depressed, right? Because when we grieve, we can easily fall into feeling depressed and just not overcoming and things like that. But in my case, I was like, this is not gonna be my case, like um, I've been really walking a path of peace, of knowing who I am and sharing my knowledge, everything that I've learned as a psychologist and as a coach with everyone, so everyone can also see that there is always a choice. So if you are going through something that is hard, you always have a choice how to see it. And no matter how hard the situation is, I understand that you might be feeling or thinking that, well, what's going on with me, it's very um, it's big, it's bigger than I am, right? And it's true, when you're going through major shifts or changes, you might feel that this is bigger than you are, and that's the reason why you believe that. It's because you can't control what's going on, you can't control change, you can't control life taking its own course. But what you can control is how you react, how you respond to that. And so, in my case with my dog, I made the decision to approach this situation from a place of peace, from a place of truth. So I started to really go deeper there and to receive all the love from my friends, my family, my coaches, and my spiritual guru Jeff and Shalia, who's been there. They've been there for me since I joined, my path of twin flames and awakening. And so what I learned from all of these people who's been there with me and from my own experience too is that no matter how hard this is, I can see that it's actually a blessing. So there's the positive side and the negative side. And this whole thing with Chispita also made me realize, and like I reminded me of my journey when I was studying psychology. Actually, yesterday I went for a coffee with my best friend, one of my best friends, and she was saying like, you're being resilient. And I was like, that's true, like that's that. And then we thought about like that was the topic of my thesis, when I did my when I graduated as a psychologist. I was very interested on how can people overcome hard situations and how people can really have the strength to overcome that. And so what I took from that was that it's always the choice that you make to overcome. You need to help yourself, you need to support yourself through it, and do whatever it is that you need to support yourself. So in my case, right, like I already have support, right? Like I have my sessions, I have my group coaching with Jeff, and I have my community, and like all of this support system that I've created, I've chosen for myself, that has been helping me. And I also started to look for information that can help me, right? So I was like, I need to understand what's, this death, right? Like what really happens when we die, what happens when we transition, like what's on the other side. And since this is related to my dog, I've been studying about, what happens when dogs go to the other side. So I look for information, and I've been learning that there is nothing bad about it, that it's very normal to, make the choice to go, right? Like rest and then come back renewed to keep enjoying life. There is nowhere better to be than Earth, because, the experience in Earth is very visceral. You can really experience this, and that's something that, Keely, my coach, told me in one of the sessions. She was like, the experience that you have on Earth is visceral. So you can have a very beautiful experience where you can feel, sense, everything's materialized, and so you can really enjoy, right? But of course, even if you are in this beautiful planet, you have the choice to enjoy it or to have a very bad experience. And so no matter where you are in your journey, no matter how you are feeling, what's going on, no matter how hard the challenge that you are going through right now is, what matters the most is that you choose to overcome this, and that you choose to support yourself by learning about what you're going through. So like I was saying, in my case, I was learning about, animals on the other side, and that's been giving me a beautiful journey, and I'm already feeling peace. And I know for certain that, I called my dog back, she's gonna come back, and I'm already getting ready for that, and she's gonna be in a new body, and we're gonna really have fun and enjoy, and that's it, right? Now, I'm not saying that I haven't been having emotions, right, like sadness or upsets coming with this situation, of course, and it's been very challenging. But the difference is that whenever those emotions arise in my reality, instead of me feeding that fear or feeding whatever that's not feeling good, I heal it right away. I grab it. I somehow analyze it and see the logic. Does it really make sense for me to stay stuck in this feeling, or is it better if I just go through it, so I can, overcome it, and I can actually use this as a tool for me to transcend, as a tool for me to grow, as a tool for me to understand life better, as a tool to understand my life better, and like to see what are the lessons that I've been learning from this experience. And I'm still really going deeper with the lessons. I'm still really, these lessons are still unfolding for me. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful because I'm really allowing myself to discover, to learn, to go deeper. And that's what life is about, guys. Like, life is about going deeper. Life is about understanding more and more and more. We are here to learn. And if we kind of like fight the facts that we're here to learn, we can have a very miserable time on Earth, because we're always going to be learning, right? Like, you can't just go against the natural flow of life. When you go against the natural flow of life, you're gonna feel a burden. But when you choose to flow with life, you're actually gonna feel like you are learning, and you are always feeling better. So how can you do better? How can you transcend and go with the flow? Is by accepting. Acceptance is very crucial in the journey. It's very crucial in everything that you are going through. When you accept what's happened to you, you can actually understand it, you can actually have clarity, and then you can move through it, right? Because you see, okay, this happened, I accept it, I'm gonna see what can I learn from this. I'm gonna use this in in the best way that I can to receive the lessons. And then once you do that, you move forward, you feel better, you feel at peace, and then you transcend that. And then the next lesson is gonna arise, and you're gonna keep learning, right? So you gotta learn to be okay with learning. You gotta learn to be okay with always going deeper. Going deeper means to me that you're always learning, that you're always breaking through your stereotypes, your beliefs. You're always challenging yourself to understand life in a way that you haven't. You see, life is just something so amazing, right? Like life itself, like not just on earth, but like you know the energy of the universe and God and whatever you believe in. It's something that we as humans are always trying to learn and go deeper and understand what's behind, what's the truth about our creation. And so the best way for you to live life is to always go around trying to understand yourself better, trying to heal yourself so you can see clearly who you are, so you can see clearly what is your purpose, what are you here for. And then when you do that, you are going to see that everything that happens can be a good opportunity for you to learn more about yourself, instead of those things being something negative. Or usually, when something bad happens, we have the choice to be like, why is this happening to me? Like, why am I going through this? I don't understand. So that's not really going to help. That is going to make you fall in a loop of upset. But if you accept it and you're like, it's not because life wants to punish me, because there's not such a thing as punishment. When you see that everything that happens is just a lesson, it's just a blessing for you to grow, then you're going to take the best of every situation, and then you can become this superhero that you are for yourself. And you can share that, you can express that in yourself and with everyone else. So so like I'm saying, like me going through all these challenges and me going through my dog transitioning, I have my moments where like I cry and like I miss her, but I also remind myself what's the truth about life. And the truth is that we are eternal. The truth is that we can never really die, because we have a soul, and though like our physical body at some point gets tired and we need to rest, but the soul is eternal and can never die. And there's this subtle energy that's called consciousness, which allows us to be connected with all the energy. And this consciousness allows us to connect with the loved ones, in my case with my pet, who transitioned, but she's in my heart. I can feel her, I can communicate with her. I have also developed one of my gifts, which is to communicate with animals. So right now, like this situation is a gift to me in a way that I can actually develop this gift on a deeper level. I can, because I'm challenged, right? Like I'm challenged to do that. So I want to invite you guys to go deeper with whatever you are going through, and to use this situation as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity to know yourself. Don't look at it as something bad. Look at it as a blessing. What can you learn from this? What is this teaching you? This is helping you to achieve what you want. This is helping you to get everything that you're looking for, right? Whenever you ask for something to God or to the universe, God gives that to you, but that means that you have to learn the lessons so you can have what you want. And the lessons are not a punishment. The lessons are a beautiful opportunity for you to polish yourself and for you to become who you want to be. You deserve that. And when you do that, when you allow yourself to grow, you can actually start manifesting peace in your life. And when you manifest peace, you attract to your life everything that you want. And that's the logic behind what people say, right? Like your dreams can be true. You can you can achieve all of your dreams. You know how all the motivational speakers say that, and it's because you can, by allowing yourself to heal and to be at peace, because peace is a vibration, and when you achieve that vibration, you can get back what you are living. So if you are vibrating in peace and you're feeling good, then you have no choice but to get that. Even if you have situations that are not nice, right, that are not cool, you can even overcome them and see them from a very different view, and actually grow more and find more peace and go deeper and realize that life doesn't really want to punish you. Life wants to love you and wants to take you to be the best version of yourself, and you really deserve that. So that's about what I wanted to share with you guys. If you like this video, comment, like it, share it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.